Beauchamp. Good morning. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Saturday, October 4th. It's the weekend. Welcome to the show on 101 WRIF, Everything That Rocks. We got a packed show this morning, so I want to get right into some great information for you. It's always home improvement season, and it's time for the fall home show. We call it the Novi Home Show. And in studio with me right now is Elizabeth Wise from the Novi Home Show. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I got that right, didn't I?
You did.
I love it. So if you're thinking of fixing up your home, I always tell homeowners, information gathering is the best form of planning properly. And the first thing everyone should be doing is going to a home show. And because it's coming up next week, we've got Elizabeth Wise on the show. The show is at the Suburban Collection Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Is that correct?
Yep.
What are the times?
So Friday it's 10 to 7, Saturday it's 10 to 7, or no, Friday
12.
It's noon to 7, Saturday it's 10 to 7, and Sunday it's 10 to 5.
Awesome. And so if you're thinking about fixing up your home this fall or next spring, you need to visit the home show. I love it. I go every year, 2-3 times a year. It's just, if you want to kick the tires, you want to visit the guys who do roofing, visit the guys who do brick pavers. If you want a composite deck, you want to get the best water, whatever you want, it's there. And I always enjoy it a lot. So Elizabeth, let me ask you, how many years now has the home show been going on?
84.
84 years.
84 years.
Oy, that's a long time.
I thought you meant 1984.
No, 84 years. No,
it started in
It is the
Cobo.
oldest, longest running show of its kind in Southeastern Michigan, locally owned and operated by the Home Builders Association of Southeastern Michigan.
Yeah. And there's several home shows you can go to, but this is like the granddaddy. The fall and the is it spring? What we call it?
We have October, January, and April.
So there's October, January, and April. There's three home shows that those are the biggest ones.
Yep.
There's always little satellite ones I've seen around, but those are the best. So if you're thinking of remodeling, you must not think about it. You must attend. Trust me when I tell you, you'll be thanking me, because it gives you it sparks ideas, it sparks creativity, and you'll meet a ton of people there. What do we have in store in this home show this year?
Oh gosh, there's so much in this one. So part of this show is the Michigan Manufactured Housing Association Home Showcase. So we have 4 full-sized, fully decorated and tourable modular and manufactured homes. So when I say full size, I mean, yes, Dorothy, there's a house.
Right.
There's 4 of them. They're moving in Monday morning. So they're amazing. And even if you're not in the market for a manufactured or a modular home, tour them, because they'll show you the latest trends in interior design. You can get ideas from that. That's really cool. Also, this show, for the first time, we have Farmer John's Greenhouse going to do presentations on holiday mantle displays, fall gardening, pruning tips, things like that. The MSU Extension will be there all weekend doing presentations on gardening. They're going to do kids projects on Saturday and Sunday. You can make and take a bulb project. They're doing bookmarks with dried leaves and flowers for kids.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So there's a lot for the family to do. Again, if you're thinking about getting a deck, you want anything done on your house, kitchens, baths, room additions, roofing, siding, windows, electrical, plumbing, everything from the 4 corners of your lot within.
From your fence line to your roof line. Absolutely. And
Perfect.
I tell people, why bring strangers to your house when you could come to the home show and meet several different companies? Maybe you're looking for woman owned, maybe you're looking for veteran owned, a small business, a national business. They're all there. Come and meet them and then bring them to your house.
It's like a little mini interview.
It is, absolutely.
I agree with that. That's actually smart.
And
That's
bring
really
your
good.
photographs, bring a diagram, and as Adam says, you'll get inspiration everywhere you look.
I think it's a good idea. So it's the Novi Home Show at the Suburban Collection in Novi, obviously. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday from 12 to 7, Saturday 10 to 7, and Sunday 10 to 5. Guess what, Elizabeth?
Yes.
we are going to give away free tickets.
We are giving away free
Yeah.
tickets. We'd love to do that.
Thank you very much for that, by the way. So if
No,
you
you're
want
welcome.
free tickets, a pair of tickets, okay, for the home show for free, it's really simple. All you have to do is text your name and Hire It Done. That's it.
That's it.
Nothing else. No, it's just it's a special line for that only. Okay. Again, text your name and Hire It Done to the following number, 248-202-7300. Again, it's 248-202-7300. Free tickets to the Novi Home Show via the Novi Home Show.
Yep.
And,
Just your name and Hire It Done.
easy.
You'll get a confirmation text and so 2 tickets will be left. It will call for you. We cannot respond to any conversations, just your name and Hire It Done.
Yeah, we don't want to overload anyone. So yeah, again, so if you want 2 free tickets, it's again, this is the greatest deal ever. 248-202-7300. Text your name and the word Hire It Done. The words Hire It Done. And Elizabeth Wise and her whole team from Novi Home Show are graciously giving away to the Hire It Done and WRIF listeners.
Yep.
Pair of tickets. Again, just text your name and
Hire It Done.
Hire It Done, and you got it.
Yep.
So Elizabeth, the home show, it's funny. I always think of the home show when the economy's up, when the economy's down. Home improvement, believe it or not, is the most recession-proof business. Because when new construction is booming, there are people who's like, you know what? I don't want a new neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I want where the sidewalks and the trees are, and I want good school districts. So they stay.
Right.
And then when the economy's bad, people are like, I can't afford to move, but I can fix up my bathroom. I can fix and paint some rooms.
Right.
So home improvement, I guess it's the ups and downs. It's less ups and downs.
Right. Well, and we learned in 2020
Correct.
That our homes need to reflect our lifestyle. And some of that means working from home.
Yeah.
Or the kids are home, you're going to homeschool. So you need those spaces and you need them to be functional and exactly what you need.
It's funny you say working from home because that really established COVID, obviously established.
I didn't want to
home.
say the word.
Yeah, I know. It's it's like, was it yesterday or was it 3-4 years ago already? It's like crazy. But what happens is it established the Zoom call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did.
It established work from home, but it also allowed homeowners to sit and stare at their house, watch HGTV and create this whole thing that, oh my God, we've got a bathroom we can do in a half an hour.
Sure.
It's
I
not
want a
reality,
3-season
but
room. Wait, well, let's make it an all-season room.
right.
Sure.
And so it validated the 4 dirty words of home improvement. Do you know what those are?
Yeah, I think you're going to tell me.
I will tell you. For everyone out there listening as well, the 4 dirty words of home improvement is we might as well. Right?
Yes, you're right.
We might as well go with granite. We might as well bump it out a couple more feet. We might as well paint. Let's do everything. We might as well.
Might as well.
Right?
Yep.
And so for everyone out there, your house is your biggest investment. Okay. And maintenance is important. Your house doesn't have an odometer, so you don't know when to change the oil and change this and change that. There's no indicators. Hire It Done and the Novi Home Show are your indicators. So if you need a furnace tune-up or you need a new furnace, you need a new roof, you want to have insulation, you want to save energy, windows, anything that you're supposed to do in your house is available at the show.
Right. And you may not know that, like, again, you may not know that if you go and talk to the furnace guys, they'll say, well, when was the last time you had a tune-up? Oh, am I supposed to do that?
People
right?
don't know.
People don't know. Right.
Well, now's the best time to learn that as well. So it makes perfect sense. Again, it's at the Suburban Collection in Novi, obviously, October 10th, 11th, and 12th. Is that next
weekend?
Next weekend.
It's next weekend. We start moving. The houses will be moving in on Monday morning.
How do they get them through the doors? I know there's big overhead doors.
They have this amazing. So this is very cool.
Yeah,
and you
that.
love construction, and I'm a construction geek. So they have this awesome trailer so everybody can put a house on a trailer, just drive it in, right?
Sure.
But they have the ability to adjust it right and left. So when you watch, it'll come in and it'll have like 2 inches on either side, but they can squidge it over, and it's so cool to watch. I'll put videos of it on Monday. It's just fascinating to watch them do it. And then they'll bring them in, the doubles, they'll bring them in, zip them together, fix the drywall, put the roof on,
boom, boom, boom,
decorate them, and they're ready to go. It's fascinating to watch that happen.
Can we ever like sneak in and spend the night? Like have a slumber party in one of those houses?
Show?
No, in one of the houses there.
Well, you should have John Lindley from MMHA on and ask him.
Yeah, that's interesting. But hey, guess what? We are giving away a pair of tickets, folks. So here's the number to text. Text your name and the words "Hire It Done" to 248-202-7300. And of course, we're live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. You can see it'll be coming across the screen, also on your phone, if you want to see it. 248-202-7300. Text the words "Hire It Done" and your name, and you'll have a response that'll give you 2 free tickets.
Yep, and they'll
to
be
the
at the Will Call box office. We have over 200 exhibitors. You can see that list on our website, novihomeshow.com.
Unbelievable. 84 years doing a home show.
Mm-hmm.
That's long. It's the best,
great.
though. Yeah.
It's so fun.
So if you're thinking of home improvement, and if you're just bored, by the way, get out of the house, go there.
Yes, absolutely. It's always 70 and sunny in a home show.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and we have stuff for your kids. Don't bring your kids along. There's stuff for them to do. They won't be bored. There's presentations all weekend with all 200 and some exhibitors, 4 full houses, Hallboy Barbecue, Country Smokehouse, Michigan Lottery is going to be there. Come out.
October 10th, 11th, and 12th. Elizabeth Wise, thank you so much.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
you coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be taking a quick break, and we come back. I'll be giving the number out, by the way, for the Novi Home Show, so don't worry, folks. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman on 101 WRIF, everything that rocks. Hey everyone, it's Adam Helfman from Hire It Done. I'm here with Josh Young from Voltron Power. We're actually on location at a big custom home that he's been working on for over a year.
That's right.
And I want to show you some of the electrical details on the finishes that are just incredible. So Josh, here we are in one of the bedrooms in the house.
Yep, this is the
What do we
master.
have up here? Tell me about this.
We've got some 4-inch square LED recessed lights. They're low profile, they hug the ceiling, and this client prefers the brilliant white. Like most people like a soft white, this has a more industrial light to it, a bright, brilliant white. We've got also some backlit. The ceiling is actually a drop, so it hangs down from the main ceiling about a foot or so. And when you look at that, you can see, turn the recessed lights off, then you can see the backlit around the perimeter.
And those are on dimmer switches, right?
Yeah, can you see that on that ledge? And there's several drops like that throughout this house that have the backlit up against the ceiling too.
That's a really cool architectural detail. So if someone wants to do this in their house on a renovation project, is it lights, LED? What did you, like, is it a fixture or is it something you custom build?
It's a strip light. It's an LED strip light. And what you can do is it's a real thin light. You mount an electrical driver. It's kind of like a transformer. It takes your normal house voltage and ramps it down to a lower voltage for the LEDs. And you can mount that remotely and then you just run those LED strips up on top of that drop and it just backlights the whole ceiling.
Friday is company karaoke, 90s pop theme. And well, I'm something of a karaoke connoisseur. What's this? Brad wants a plan to reach a new quarterly target, and he wants it by Friday? Trying to throw me off my karaoke game. Not gonna happen. I've got Grammarly. Time to brainstorm. Perfect. Let's build this out. What's next? Let's update my outreach messaging.
Can a homeowner tell you what they want and then you can kind of design and you can do
absolutely.
that? Now these are on dimmers, right?
They sure are.
So you could dim it.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool. Now these 4-inch LEDs, these are really cool. I haven't seen square ones in a while.
Yeah.
These are dimmable too?
They sure are. Here we go. There you ramp them down.
Okay.
You can use them as ambiance lighting as well.
The question I have for you is this expensive, these lights?
The square ones are more expensive than the round one, yes. They're more stylish. They seem to be coming back into style with the new builds we're doing these days. And so they run a little bit more, but they're not egregiously more expensive.
So if someone wants to have a nice architectural detail or a nice finesse touch on the electrical side, they can have this.
And
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Just had Elizabeth Wise on radio from the Novi Home Show. We're giving away free home show tickets, folks. 248-202-7300. Text only. Your name, the words Hire It Done, and you'll get a response that gives you a pair of tickets at will call. 248-202-7300. Text it to get a pair of free tickets. Use the words Hire It Done in the text. And don't forget your name so you get the tickets. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, next weekend from 12 to 7 on Friday, 10 to 7 on Saturday, and 10 to 5 on Sunday. Don't forget, today's show is dedicated to a friend of mine's son. His name is Isaac Mintz. May he rest in peace, young man. And he's no longer with us, but I want to dedicate today's show to the memory of him. It was a great kid, and just want everyone to know that. Sending positive healing vibes out to the universe today. But it's Home Improvement Weekend, and we're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. We're live on 101 WRIF. If you're in your car, which is great. In studio now with me is a good friend and contractor from Hire It Done and one of the best in the business, Jacob Van Vliet from J&A Exteriors.
How's it going, Adam?
Good to see you, brother.
You too.
So now that you're in the new podcast studio, radio studio, custom built,
I like it.
We should put gutters on the podcast desk, right? Introduce yourself to the audience and tell everyone what your company does and how great you are.
Yeah. So my name is Jacob Van Vliet. I'm the owner of J&A Exterior Seamless Gutters. Our main focus is seamless gutters. We do a lot of repairs, new installation, cleaning, maintenance, and then we do a lot of other exterior work such as painting, wood repair, pretty much anything you need done, we can do it. If you guys are looking to get anything done, reach out to us via phone number 248-403-0281. We serve the Metro Detroit area, so if you guys are ever looking for any work to be done, give us a call. We'll come out, give you a free inspection, and let you know if it's something that we can do for you.
And you always can just go to hireitdone.com, and you can get J&A's information. Click the call directly, make an appointment with them, get all that done. So, Jacob, let's talk gutters. Average house has 4, 5, or 6 inch gutters because I think there's a misnomer when someone says, "Oh, we have 4-inch gutters."
Yep.
When's the last time that you've ever even made a 4-inch gutter?
We've never made a 4-inch gutter. We see them every once in a while.
Rare.
Most homeowners think they have 4-inch gutters. If you go and actually measure a 5-inch gutter, its true measurement is 4 1/4. So it's actually closer to 4-inch than it would be 5-inch, but they call that a 5-inch gutter. And
is it the width of the mouth, or is it the base, or is it the height?
It's the width of the mouth. So how long it is essentially from the end point of your roof.
So gutters are kind of like 2x4s.
Correct.
The guy who decided that 2x4 shouldn't be 2x4 went to the gutter business and said, "Hey, man, we can screw everybody."
It's less though. It's a quarter even. It's not even a half. So
right.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's what it is. So when someone says I need new gutters, typically you price 5-inch.
Yes, typically we price 5-inch. A lot of times nowadays, people are looking to get a 6-inch price. It's not much more.
Do you recommend 6-inch over everything else because of a lot of rain and stuff?
We do. Obviously in Michigan we get snow, so it's one of those areas where you're going to have more weight inside the gutter. The bigger size gutter has some more support, bigger brackets. It's thicker. And obviously it holds more water. That's the biggest thing. And the downspouts are double the size, so you can drain water a lot faster.
Okay. And that's the best part. So how was business this year for J&A?
Good. We've been growing a lot. We've been trying to bring in a few more managers on the operation side of things to make sure that our work quality is meeting, our standards and what we want our customers to be receiving.
Setting expectations for quality and stuff. Yep. It's interesting. So you're growing. So are you hiring now or?
Yeah, we're always looking for new talent. I'm never not hiring. We're always trying to grow. This year we are just getting into that Christmas light season, so we do Christmas lighting as well. Our main focus, like I said, is gutters, but when we get into that holiday light season, we are always looking for new guys to get out there and help us out. So yeah.
So you might hire some part-time labor?
Yeah, we usually pick up about 4 to 8 new guys between this time and November. So yeah.
Anyone's looking for some temporary work, you got a high school kid, college wants to come home for the weekends or work half a day or whatever, give Jacob from J&A Gutters a call, or J&A Exteriors.
Yep.
Can I say J&A gutters too? Or no?
J&A gutters, J&A exteriors.
I like exteriors. Maybe it's more professional. So you're out hiring. So what can they email you or just call you at the same number?
On our website, you can even go there. We do have a separate portal or page that you can go to if you're looking to apply for a job. We do a full training before anyone goes out on the job site. So, you're not just going to be out there not knowing what you're doing. We walk you through everything, make sure you're professionally equipped to be out on the job before you're out there doing anything.
So you do some training and stuff. And that's
of course.
good. Yeah. And again, you're also doing Christmas lights. It's that time of year, folks. Holiday lights by J&A.
Yep.
Let's talk about how that process works. Okay. I always every year put my own up and I'm done with that. I'm going to hire it done now.
Yep.
Right. Wink, wink. So I call up J&A Exteriors. I say, I want Christmas lights. Do you give me a price over the phone? Do you come out? What's the first call sound like?
Yeah. So if you guys are interested in lights, typically our process is very easy. If you want it to be, we can make it as complicated as you really want it. Most times people will send us a photo of their house or they'll send us their address. We'll pull that up on our satellite imagery and we kind of get an idea of what they want, whether it's, just some trees, a couple bushes, or to do the roof line. And then we'll either send them a design and they can look through it, and whether or not they like it, they can approve it and pick out color options, bulb sizes and things like that. Or we can come out there and give you an in-person assessment. Obviously, like I said, we know people are busy. So if you're just looking for a price and a design, we can definitely get that over to you. And then, like I said, if anyone decides to move forward with it, we'll pick out light, colors, sizes, and then we also include the takedown and the same installation price up front. So everything's all in one.
Okay. And that's kind of cool. So is it expensive?
It's one of those things where you have to think about it. It's more so, you're spending a lot of money on lights. You go to Home Depot or any big name stores, you buy one box of lights, you wrap it around your tree and it's $10, $15, so to, go out and wrap a 30-foot pine tree can sometimes cost hundreds of dollars just in the lights themselves.
Yeah.
So we are pretty cost efficient.
Is it per foot? How do you charge? Is it per the job?
Typically it's per job. For the roof line itself, if anyone wants the roof line done, we usually do that per footage. Now, obviously with us being equipped working on the gutters, we are, very equipped to be on the ladder so we can work fast, which is why we can save people money in that aspect, because a lot of times, Christmas light installation companies will charge thousands and thousands of dollars to do the roof line, where that's one of our cheaper points because our guys are equipped to already be up on those roofs and they're, able to do that efficiently.
Okay. So I'm just trying to, in my head, justify the benefits here.
Yep.
I call you up, I send you a picture of my house. You then say, okay, to do the peaks, to do the trees, and give it some balance and some good colors. Yep. It's X amount of money. We'll come in, we'll install it. We'll leave it up and then we'll come and remove it. Christmas is the 25th. Yep. You remove it in January?
So typically, we will send out an installation date. So we have a lot of repeat customers from previous clients. So if you have worked with us in the past, we'll set up a new installation date. After we put them up, we'll usually leave them up obviously until after Christmas time. And then we'll send out a few dates that you can pick from. Some people, you're paying a lot of money for it. They want to leave them up after Christmas time to make sure they're getting their pay's worth. And some people want them down the next day. So typically we'll start takedowns January 1st, and those go through usually all the way till the middle of January. We have some customers that even want to leave them up until longer than that. So
yeah. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure because it makes sense. And then now that you've taken them down,
yep,
I've paid you for the season and I was happy. The lights are better. They're brighter. Use like a professional grade.
Yep. So we use LEDs for everything.
Do you get your stuff from Temu? I'm kidding. Okay. So you got a professional grade lighting. You take it down. Mm-hmm. Is it stored in a bin or a box that has my name on it?
Yep. So we actually have a separate storage facility that's not even at our location that we have. That's just for the Christmas lights.
Inventoried and organized.
Correct. So we have one storage unit that has new material in it, and we have one storage unit that has hundreds of boxes of different customers' names that we have labeled. And when we take them down, we're very efficient about it. We label everything, we mark it, we map it out. So when the new crew goes out there the following year, even if it's not the same guys, we know exactly where everything goes and how it's supposed to be put up. So we
Perfect.
try to get that same look each year and year. So we'll take a picture and a video and everything of the previous year to make sure that
So you have
guys-
like an actual
exactly. We want to make it
history.
we want to make it as close to the previous year as possible.
or have the people add on 'cause
right,
they love
unless
it.
exactly. A lot of people do add on every
Does-
single year. So
Well, I like that. We're talking with Jacob Van Vliet from J&A Exteriors. He does gutters, gutter protection, and obviously he does what we're talking about: Christmas lights, installation, install, removal, storage of those, which is great. Don't forget also the Novi Home Show is coming up next weekend. We're giving away free tickets. If you want a pair of tickets, text your name and the words "Hire It Done" to 248-202-7300. Again, that's 248-202-7300. We're giving away a pair of tickets. Text the words "Hire It Done" and your name, obviously, and it's just text only, and you'll absolutely get tickets so you can go see the show. So back to Jacob. So how busy are you with the Christmas lights?
very busy. We usually have 3 crews that go out just to do our set customers that we have now. And our plan this year is to try and obtain around 50 new accounts. So last year we did around 120 to 130, I think, somewhere around there. Mostly everyone does repeat. Obviously, you have a few select clients that decide not to do it, or they might be going on vacation, or they're going to be out of town. So we are going to start, like I said, in this upcoming week, actually start installing. A lot of our commercial properties want them up earlier. If you guys have phone
That's right. If you have a
stores-
business, you can do that.
If you have any type of commercial business, phone stores, we do a lot of the AT&Ts and T-Mobile stores you guys see around here with the blue and the white lights that blink and flicker on the face of the
Oh,
building.
if I want to do like blinking, flickering, and I can
Yep.
add all those options. How about
Yep.
changing colors, like with the
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
The rainbow.
It really is, we can customize to kind of however you want. We do a lot of, I don't know if you guys have been to downtown Rochester, but you've seen the lights that are all on the face of the buildings
you do
there.
some of that?
We don't do any there, but we do
The
a
city
lot
does
of that. We do those same style.
Okay.
So we do a couple buildings in Detroit, Southfield. We do some in Troy, Rochester.
Have you ever done any municipalities ever call you? I think like Birmingham puts them around all the light posts there, but I
Yep.
think they have their own people do it.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
sure.
we do a couple like that. We do Pine Knob. So if you guys ever go skiing over there, we do some of the lighting that's there for those shows that they do. And then we do a lot of subdivision entrances and multifamily homes, condominiums, apartment complex entrances, things like that. So yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. So if someone calls you, what if I want Thanksgiving or Halloween lights, and then I want you to change them for Christmas? Can
We
you do
were,
that?
me and my operations manager were talking about that yesterday. We were thinking maybe we could offer some type of package to do Halloween and then take them down and then do Christmas lights afterwards.
Well, how about if you could do the colors, like the orange Halloween colors,
that's
and then change the colors for the holidays?
so that's probably smarter than it would be to take the lights down and put new lights up. Would be just to get ones that could change colors.
Do you know the TikTok channels that have like the crazy Halloween decorations with the inflatable things and the music and the synchronized
Yeah.
Can you get that crazy or not really?
I mean, we could probably, like I said, we don't do any Halloween decorations now, but it's something that we were kind of talking about with them.
But I want that big Santa, like the one that's like 3 stories tall.
We had one on our roof last year. I
Right,
put
so-
one on my roof.
So if someone wants to blow up
For
one,
sure.
will you do all that?
Yeah, for sure.
And what about if they have electrical problems? Because a lot of people, they blow out their lights but the new LEDs use less electrical, right?
I believe so. That's something that I can't stand by and say for sure I know, but I believe so. I know you save money. I know it's cost efficient. I don't know about the actual power that it pulls though.
I got you.
I assume.
By the way, the Novi Home Show's next weekend. We're giving away a pair of tickets to everybody. This isn't a contest. It's just free tickets. All you have to do is text your name and the words "Hire It Done" to this is the number 248-202-7300. Again, 248-202-7300. In studio with me is Jacob Van Vliet from J&A Exteriors. Gutters, gutter protection, Christmas lights. Get on the list because he's only got room for 50 new customers.
Correct. We're always taking more, but like I said,
Well, if they
that's
say
our
"Hire
goal this
Done," they
year.
get priority too, right?
Correct. Yeah.
All right, I like that. Get a little discount for us.
Yeah. Why not?
All right, I like that too. So for the Christmas, you charge by the foot, right?
Correct. Like I said, it's if we're doing the roof line and things like that, we typically charge by the foot. If we're doing bushes, trees, it can sometimes vary, but we're gonna always try and stay around the either box or per foot price.
Let's talk about how you install,
Yeah.
because I can see a few homeowners saying, well, are you nailing into my roof? Are you nailing into the fascia? What's going on? How does it work?
So we get questioned about it all the time. And obviously each home is going to be a little bit different, or each building. A lot of times we don't have the option to use what we would always use, typically we use commercial style grade clips that we can use one of three ways. They function up, down, or straight, meaning that we can connect the lights in three different ways. 9 times out of 10, those clips are either attached to the drip edge, which is what's a part of your roofing system. Is obviously we do gutters, so it's an important part of the gutter system. So they either get clipped to the drip edge or just the edge of the shingle line. It's a plastic clip. It doesn't do any damage to your roof. It literally just slides in over the first layer, and it doesn't. You're not
and it's
up,
good.
And it only goes in about a half an inch, so you're not pulling up any glue strips or anything like that. So,
and after the install, let's say we have severe weather or bad weather or something comes up, can we, in something like drips or like a piece, falls?
So we always offer some type of, and this is usually free inside of the original estimate that we give you, some type of insurance saying that, we can't be responsible if your dog or your child comes outside and pulls them off your house, right? But if we can see that there was a faulty air with something that went wrong, whether it was a clip, a storm came by, the clips should be held up. They should be strong enough to. Yeah, exactly. We'll come out there and fix it.
Your kids pull them off. I can see something like
that. No,
that.
it's happened many times. We get calls about it, and it's like, well, there's no way that would have fallen off.
Right. So. You're like, okay, and so is there? Obviously, you have to charge for that, but I get it.
Yeah.
Gutter protection. Mm-hmm. Should every house have gutter protection, or just the ones that need it?
I wouldn't say it's needed at every house. A lot, and that's what a lot of our sales guys tell a lot of our homeowners is that, hey, if it's not something where you're out here 2 or 3 times a year, or you're even out here once or twice a year cleaning the gutters, it might not be worth it. We look at it as more type of an investment. We tell everyone, hey, if you get these guards, you still have to maintain them eventually. We're not going to be out here telling you never got to clean your gutters again. But if you do get them put on, you do save a lot of money maintaining them, right? You're saving hundreds of dollars each time you have someone come and clean them. If you're doing it twice a year, you're spending $500, $600 to clean them out, right? And you can pay us maybe $1,200 to put the guards on one time, and you clean them out maybe every 5 years. And it saves a lot of other aspects of your gutters. The sealant lasts longer. You keep out pests. You keep things out of your roof system, out of your eave system. So it does work and does help out in a lot of other aspects. We have people that put gutter guards on that have no trees by their house just because they want to make sure that the gutters stay cleaned out. So it's just more so, I guess, how you want to do it. But we tell everyone that it's more so if you want them, put them on there. If not, make sure you call us out there to maintain them every 6 months, or come out there and do an inspection.
So if I buy gutters from you or gutter protection from you, and want you to put me on a maintenance plan or something like that, you guys will do that?
Correct. Yeah, we do maintenance packages. We actually just started doing a new type of gutter cleaning system. So beforehand, we were doing everything dry, meaning going out there, cleaning it with our hands, cleaning out the downspouts, blowing them out. If we have to remove any parts of the gutter to clean the downspouts out, we would, but no water. We had a lot of, this just being up front, we had some complaints that we had mud, getting on people's houses, things like that, but we had no water system. And a lot of people don't sometimes have water turned on at their house, right? Especially going into the fall season, they turn them off.
Yeah.
So we decided that we are going to build a truck or trailer that has a water tank mobile that we can go and use to clean out the insides of the gutters.
Oh, so it's an evolution. You're just making it a better system.
Yep. So we do offer that. Now, if you're looking just for a basic clean out, blow them out, we still do that. But we're offering 3 packages. So one's just a basic
good,
cleaning.
better, best.
Yep, exactly. One just blow them out, make sure your gutters are clean. The other one is making sure they're cleaned out with water, doing a full inspection. Obviously, if we have the water up there, we can see if it's being pitched correctly, things like that.
Yeah.
So we get a better inspection done. We can see if the corners are leaking, and we can also flush everything out properly and make sure everything's out. And then our best package would be the same thing, except we actually would soft wash and pressure wash your gutters in your roof system. Meaning that, we'll clean off all the algae. We'll clean off all the debris and moss and mud off your gutters, off your fascia system, and off your roof. using our soft wash machine, which is the same setup that's with our gutter cleaning trailer.
Okay,
So,
I'm glad you brought that up because I want to transition into the evolution of what you're talking about.
yep.
We've got Jacob Van Vliet from J&A Exteriors in studio. Christmas lights, no problem. Gutters, no problems. Gutter protection, no problem. Okay, that's how easy it is now. With the roofing business being as expensive as it is,
Yep.
and you know that roofing's expensive, right? There's an industry that's popped up, roof rejuvenation,
Yep.
roof washing. And when it first came out, I was kind of skeptical. And I'm like, because I'm a hardcore, I want the roof replaced, right?
Correct.
And I always tell people the best roof is the one that's installed properly.
Yep.
We know that. We've got it going on. And there's a ton of great roofing companies out there.
Yep.
With that being said, I've now done a deep dive into roof rejuvenation and the evolution of it.
Yep.
And it seems to me that washing a roof is a big, big deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you're up on gutters, you're up doing that, and you were cleaning out gutters, and now you're using a wet system to clean gutters, and that evolves into washing a roof.
Correct.
So washing a roof, and you say you have a system. Just walk me through the steps of roof washing.
Yeah. So it's pretty easy. And it's just more so making sure that you're doing it properly and taking the right steps. If you get out there and you just start spraying chemicals on the roof and just start, washing stuff down, you'll either damage a lot of other things that you don't really notice at first. It's not one of those things where, you go up there, you spray the soaps down, you put the solutions and you can see all the damage you've done. If you go out there and you don't know what you're doing, you can kill plants, grass, you can discolor siding, you can discolor people's houses. The main thing is damage the roof. Obviously, if you're putting too much pressure down and you're not using the right chemicals or the right mixture, you can discolor the roof. So there's a lot of different aspects that go into it. The main thing is just making sure that you're properly equipped. It's one of those things where you can't just really go out there and start.
Is there a
doing
chemical you use?
Yeah.
You obviously don't use a high pressure power washer.
Yep. No. So you use it's called the soft wash. It's actually a low pressure system that we would use.
Is there
pretty
a
much the
bristle,
process.
or is
Nope.
it just water
It's just water. So
with a little cleaning in it?
So the process consists of this. So we would arrive to the home. At first, we would clean off the gutters, clean off the roof, get all those loose leaves off there. And then we would take a soft brush bristle broom, clean off any like moss, things like that. And then we have, I don't know what it's actually called, but it's some type of like plastic scraper that has rubber tips at the end so it doesn't mess up the shingles.
Yeah.
And it just helps us get off some of those bigger size moss and algae buildup.
Right.
Then we would soak the roof down just with some water, regular hose setting. After the water sat for a few minutes, we would spray down our solution. Now our solution's mixed of a few different things. It's mainly bleach and water. That's really the biggest, the biggest component of it. And then after we spray it on there, let it sit for 15, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Again, that's the biggest thing. You can't let it sit for too long because it'll start to discolor the roof. So let it sit. And then when you get up there, if it works correctly, all that algae and moss buildup should be turned white. It almost kills it. It kills it instantaneously.
But what about like any like the mold, like the black streaks?
Exactly, same thing. So it almost is the same thing. It kind of sucks it out of the
brightens
shingle.
the roof.
Exactly. Yep. It almost kills everything. And then when you spray it down with water, since it's dead, it isn't really attached to the roof.
And then all
anymore.
the bleach and everything in the water goes into the gutters and out.
Correct. Yep.
So you got to be careful though of vegetation and all. Not really.
So you pre-soak everything. So that's one step I missed in explaining. Is
okay.
Usually before you put any solution down or soaps or bleach, you'll soak all the plants with water, all the grass, any surrounding areas. So if chemicals do spray on it, when the water's already on there, obviously it's not perfect, but that pre-soak helps the soap fall off the plants versus sitting on there.
Okay.
Right?
And is it expensive to, I guess it's all, listen, the cost is relative, right?
Correct.
Evernew Roofing, which is one of our clients, and you know them.
Yep.
They do roof rejuvenation.
Yep.
And I know that you guys collaborate with them on some roof washing and gutters and things like that. So you guys know each other. I think when you do all of that, you're still like $3,000 to do a complete roof wash, rejuvenate, make it last 6 to 10 more years, as opposed to a $30,000 roof.
Correct. You're saving a ton of money, especially.
And you believe in this.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do a rejuvenation and a roof wash together we're going to do a collaboration, me, you, and Evernew. So it'll be J&A, Evernew, Hire It Done collab. Roberta will film it. It won't be a comedy. It'll be educational. We're going to take a quick break. Jacob, I want to thank you for coming on the show today.
Yeah,
J&A Exteriors, Jacob Van Vliet, Christmas lights, amazing. Gutters, gutter protection, roof washing. You got it all. Go to hireitdone.com. You get a hold of Jacob, and he'll take care of you. I promise you. Thanks for coming on today. Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you having me.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got some great updates for you and some good home improvement advice for the fall. My name's Adam Helfman. You're listening to Hire It Done on 101 WRIF, everything that rocks.
The back side of those is round. So if you have existing light fixtures, recessed lights, you can retrofit with square with no additional.
Oh, so someone
work
can
being
upgrade if they
done.
wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. I noticed something cool in the bathroom. Let's go take a look at what's in the bathroom. So we're in the master bathroom, and one of the unique features on the electrical side is we have two floating vanities, obviously a his and a hers. So Josh, just like you have lighting underneath, and on this one here you have lighting underneath, but you have lighting above.
Yeah.
You know, is that difficult to do?
It is, but we started this on the WRIF. So all these were put in when it was just the wood framing of the home. Retrofitting something like this would be much more difficult, not impossible, but you'd probably end up with drywall repairs that would need to be made after the fact. We also have wires sticking out of the drywall here for backlit mirrors. They have not arrived yet, but those will be also a feature of this bathroom.
Let me ask you, this bathroom, as you've been doing it right now, it's in the, I would say, finishing stages.
Yes,
So
yeah.
are we like 30 days from
I would
the
say for
completion?
this whole project, I mean, yeah, we're probably talking a month, maybe a month and a half.
Okay.
If you walk around here, there's still a good amount to do.
Now we have the freestanding tub,
Yeah.
okay? And I see the niche below it, and you actually have lights in
Yeah,
there.
backlit niche as well. So any kind of trinkets or bath products you put in there would be backlit and highlighted as well. And again, it's much easier to do all this wiring when you start from the rough, where it's open framing,
Yeah, it's
no
part of
drywall
the
on the walls.
plan.
Exactly.
If you plan properly, you can have and execute all this.
Yes. And again, if you wanted to remodel and renovate, you can do this after the fact as well. A little more, labor intensive, but it can be done.
So if someone's watching this and they say, oh my God, I want to do a tub with a niche like that, and for the electrical part, you could be like, yeah, no problem.
100%. Yep.
I mean,
No
it's
problem.
more difficult, obviously, when you're having an existing and you're fishing wires,
Yeah.
as opposed to an open floor plan, which makes sense.
And a lot of time when you get an idea like this, you're going to do a remodel, and then everything will be opened up for that project anyway.
Now, on this side here, we'll spin around here. This is the master shower.
Yes.
Really cool, really big.
Yep.
Obviously, really bright.
Yep.
And the same niche. You carried the niche through.
Yep.
So that really was well. Is that hard to do because you have also the porcelain or the marble?
Yeah, again, this would have to obviously be something where it would be extremely difficult to do retroactively because you'd have to cut into the granite or marble or wherever the stone surface is. But if this is planned for, you do a remodel project, then it's easy and it can be cut as they're installed.
Let me ask, these recessed lights, the square ones that you have that are the part of the theme of this.
Yep.
You on the rough just have the wires hanging out of the ceiling.
Yeah.
When they put drywall, then they install the marble on the ceiling. Who cuts the square? Is that you guys?
No, it's the guys that install the granite or the marble.
Okay, so they have to have a template to
Yeah,
do
and
it right.
they have a template that comes with the light, and they have special drill bits, like a diamond tip drill bit that'll cut a hole
But
in that.
to cut a square, or is that a round hole?
Well, again,
and then
the
trim.
bottom side of those square lights are round, so you'd still cut a round hole like you would any other normal recessed light. It's just the outer trim is square.
Okay, makes sense.
So like you could retrofit your own at home if they're round and you wanted to go to square.
This is fabulous. All
Yeah.
right, let's go look at some other electrical details.
Let's
in the
do
house.
it.
So here we are in a back hallway of this custom home. We have marble on the wall that's backlit. Josh, tell me how you had to wire this and what kind of planning's involved to get this done.
The planning takes place prior to the marble being installed. So
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. In studio with me is Jacob Van Vliet from J&A Exteriors. Welcome back, Jacob.
Thanks for having me, Adam.
So, Jacob, it's the weekend, and of course, it's home improvement. Everyone likes to think about home improvement on the weekends. And don't forget, everyone, next week is the Novi Home Show at the Suburban Collection. It's October 10th, 11th, and 12th. On Friday, it's open from 12 to 7, Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sunday, 10 to 5. I'm giving away a pair of free tickets to everyone who wants them. Not just one. See, when we do things here at Hire Done, we give it away to everyone. I don't have time to say, I'll give away a handful of tickets. No, it's everybody. So here's the deal. All you got to do is text your name and Hire It Done to the number 248-202-7300. Again, that's 248-202-7300. A pair of free tickets. Text your name and Hire It Done. It's at the Suburban Collection at the Novi Home Show. Amazing. That's what we do. Jacob, are you cool with that?
Yeah, I am cool with that. I was there last year. You guys should definitely go check it out if you're looking for any type of service business, really anything that you're looking to get done to your home. They have some great vendors there. So.
And a lot of Hire Done contractors are going to be there.
We were there last winter as well, or last fall.
So you get it. You're busy though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So, but if you need gutters, you need water. And by the way, if the Hire Done contractors are there, do you know what today is also Saturday? You know what else it is?
No.
Salt Sale Saturday. You know what that means, don't you?
Yeah.
Beauchamp Water Treatment, the king of water, Jared Beauchamp. Every home's water has unique needs. Personalized solutions are important. And what does that mean, personalized solution? That means like if you have certain water, well water, you have city water, you got, wherever you live, water's different everywhere. Even though it comes from the plants and it gets treated, Beauchamp will take the water coming into your house and clean it and then serve it to you through your faucet, through your reverse osmosis, or however you want to do it. And if you have a water softener, you have to add salt. And they have what we call Salt Sale Saturday. And Beauchamp Water Treatment Solutions has $1 off salt. And so that's huge because it's the lowest price around. And they sell Duracube. Nothing's better than Duracube. It's the purest 99% salt. Now, we always joke with him, can I add it to my French fries? Because it's pure salt. I don't know. Would you eat French fries?
Sometimes.
Are you a fast food guy?
When I'm when I need to.
All contractors are fast food guys.
Yeah, that's why
if you meet a contractor and he tells you he's vegan, don't hire him. Okay? I'm just going to tell you right now. If contractors are busy.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say, if I'm even eating, and yeah.
The only one I have trouble eating while I'm during the day running around is Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You don't know why?
Why?
Because you can't eat a taco while you're driving. I eat the paper. I bite into the case. There's lettuce, cheese, everything all over me. It's just a disaster. Yeah. So, what's your favorite food, Jacob?
Probably pasta. Some type of pasta. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go for that. When you clean gutters, do you see like spiders, arachnids, bats? Do you see like pests, termites, and stuff going into houses?
Yeah, the guys they'll send pictures in the group chat all the time of random stuff they find, tennis balls, whatever it may be. Birds, nests, birds.
Here's the reason why I asked it, because I recently, for everyone out there, we just visited a company called Frames Pest Control.
Okay.
And framespestcontrol.com is the website. Really, really cool company. Very, very efficient, super friendly, not the most expensive, never the cheapest. They're like right in the middle. If you literally want it done right, pest control. And I was talking to them about it. And this time of year, you got to watch out because, spiders, rodents, they're all looking for a warm place to go. And so your house, obviously, you starting to turn the heat on, and that's where you got to go. So if anyone out there needs a pest control company, and Jacob, do you recommend pest control companies?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, you're going to now start recommending Frames.
Okay.
Frames Pest Control, hired done contractor, pre-screened, vetted. I went all the way to their offices. I had a great time. Great people. Derek, BJ, good people. And we actually had a good time with them, and they'll be coming in soon as well. And, look, it's home improvement season for everyone. But don't forget, if you're going to do some home improvement this weekend, okay, go to the Novi Home Show. Trust me when I tell you, it's at the Suburban Collection, October 10th, 11th, 12th. I'm giving everyone listening right now free tickets. Yeah, you heard me. Hire It Done, don't skimp, okay? It's not like, we're giving away a handful of tickets till they're done. No. It's if you're listening, you want to go to the home show, text your name and the words hire it done. Very simple. That's all we're going to do. Keep it simple, right? 248-202-7300. You get a pair of tickets.
Yep. Everyone gets tickets.
Everyone
gets tickets.
That's the best part about it. When we go big or we go home, it's like my new podcast studio. I built a podcast studio. I didn't do it like, okay, I went on Temu and bought like a thing.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Every time I've been in here, we've upgraded. It's been a
right.
little different.
Well, today after the show, I've got Nick Lee coming in. Everyone knows Brian Lee and Trevor Lee, big hired done friends and contractors, Metro Home Improvement. They're coming in. We're putting back here new video screens.
Nice. So
we can upgrade the video. I've got a video screen going there. We're going to hide all of the wiring to solve my OCD. I'm crazy like that. I can't help myself. But again, hey, this is what we're doing. We want to give you home improvement advice. And by the way, it's fall, right? It's home improvement. It's time to fix up your home. Get your gutters. Get gutter protection. Leaves are falling right now. Yep. Is there a better time of the year to do gutter protection? It's all year round.
All year round. Yeah. Obviously, for gutter cleanings themselves, we usually tell people wait till the leaves start falling or until they're mostly falling. It just kind of leaves us in a tough situation because it's always busy right at the end of November. But if you're looking to get in, definitely call now because we're going to be pretty busy come that time of year. So
you want to know a good business, a new construction job to get done right now? Now, obviously, kitchens and baths, room addition, all that's great.
Yep.
And it's busy right now. Basement remodeling, busy. But right now is a great time to get a deck.
Okay.
Do you ever build a deck? You ever do carpentry?
Yep.
You've done them in the past?
Me and my dad have built a couple decks together. Yeah.
By the way, your dad's a cool guy. I remember meeting him at one of some networking event or something.
Yeah.
He came running up to me. He goes, "Yeah, I'm Jacob's dad." I'm like, "I'm older than you, dude."
Yeah, he's a contractor as well. So yeah, I've done a lot of stuff with him. But
we got to bring him on Hired Done one time.
Yeah.
Anyways, for decks, I was talking about decks because right now is a great time to get a price on a deck. You know, last year people said, "Oh, I want to get a deck," and they'd call, and it was like months. Go now. And by the way, Coy Construction, one of the Hired Done pre-screen contractors, number one Trex company around, number one deck installer, great company, Coy Construction. By the way, they're going to be at the Novi Home Show. Tell them Hired Done sent you. Literally, if you call them, they'll come out, free estimate. They can give you a price. Literally, I've been to their job sites. Roberto and I have done videos out there. They had a deck where they enclosed it with the electric shades. So rock solid cool. Coy Construction, decks in the fall. Call them now. You could probably get a deck done. You're probably gonna kill me, but you could probably get your deck done this fall.
It isn't probably the best time for the guys to be out there doing it. It's not too hot.
Right. But if you want, get the pricing, get it ready for the next spring if you want. Coy Construction, they're on hireitdone.com. Very easy. And by the way, the new hireitdone.com website is launched. Great home improvement advice. Our podcasts are on there. The radio show, everything's going on there, and we're killing it with WRIF. Yep. It's the number one rock and roll station around forever, by the way. Nice. I love the station.
Yeah.
So you listen, Jacob?
I don't listen to the radio much, to be honest with you.
You're that generation, right?
I don't listen to much.
You listen to podcasts? What do you do?
I listen to my phone ring all day.
He's working too much.
Whoever's calling me at that time. But no, I'll listen to music.
Here's the best thing about Jacob. J&A Exteriors, Jacob Van Vliet. He's 21. Okay. Usually I'm like, well, I only take contractors that have been in business X amount of years, have this much experience. And when I met with him, I was floored by his experience, his ability to communicate. And then I'm like, all right, well, let's see what this kid can do. You know, and then we went out and saw his work and we're like, holy moly. So I have to give you a high five and a kudos to your work ethic.
Thanks,
your integrity. I always tell homeowners, I look for solution-minded contractors. And what does that mean? Look, solution-minded contractors means one thing. If you make a mistake, instead of pointing the finger everywhere else, go to the homeowner and say, Mrs. Jones, here's what happened. And then say, here's the solution. Or here's what we recommend we do about it. Because a lot of times contractors don't know what to do. Oh, no. right? I mean, Jacob, doesn't it make better
I'll give you an example of that. A couple weeks ago, going back to the deck thing, our guys, we had a couple new guys out there, and they didn't realize that the ladder they had on the deck was scratching up one of the boards. They just got a new deck put in, Trek deck, very expensive, and they didn't have the ladder protection, like the mat underneath the ladder. They moved off the ladder, and we noticed that the deck was scratched. Now, instead of us freaking out about it, we knocked on the door, told the homeowner whatever it costs to get it replaced, just let us know. If we need a contractor, a deck guy to come out and do it, we'll get someone out here tomorrow and take care of it for you, and we'll cover it for you. So
and they're like super cool.
Yep, they were really cool about it. They were very, they were more happy about the fact that we told them about it, that we were going to fix it, than that
instead of them saying, "Hey, Jacob, look at my deck." You're like, "We don't know."
Yeah, me and the homeowner went inside. We ordered the board right then and there, and then I had the contractor out there 2 days later to put it in.
Boom, handled.
Yeah, exactly.
That's okay. Again, that's an example of what I'm talking about. Congratulations to you.
Yeah.
And now the next step is you sit down with your team and you say, "Okay, guys, look, this cost the company this much money. We run our business for a profit.
Yeah.
This eats into our profit. We have to in order to pay good wages, we need to make a profit. We can't go into jobs and do things like this because it costs us money. So let's learn from this. Let's figure out how not to happen again. And let's make sure that as this goes on, we continue this process. And again, it's the evolution, it's the learning curve and all that. And you're on that path. So I got to give you credit, and I'm happy that you did that. Congratulations. And that's why you're a hired done contractor.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you do great work. Don't forget Novi Home Show, friends. Next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Suburban Collection, novihomeshow.com. We're giving away, like I said, Hire It Done is giving away a pair of free tickets, not to the 5th caller, not to the 1st caller, not to the 9th texter, none of that. To everyone. Just like rock and roll, everything that rocks. Everyone gets a pair of free tickets. All you have to do is text your name and the words Hire It Done to, here's the number, 248-202-7300. Again, that's 248-202-7300. And I want to tell you, friends, if you're driving, you don't remember this, whatever, just go to hireitdone.com or go to Facebook. You can see today's shows live on Facebook. We have it rolling across the screen, the phone number. It's good up until next Friday when it comes down, but we'll be giving away tickets. So don't forget, again, 248-202-7300. Text your name and the words Hire It Done. It's that simple. And by the way, Hire It Done is looking for good contractors. If you're a contractor, you're looking to grow your business this year and next year, if you're solution-minded and you're one of the best in the business and your customers rave about you, we'd love to talk to you. We have openings for a few categories, and we would love to help grow your business and bring you on and, show you the love that we give. Our show's on fire right now, and plus our social media. Go to Instagram and type in Hire It Done. We're like killing it. It's going crazy. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, friends. My name's Adam Helfman. This is Hire It Done every Saturday morning at 8 o'clock on 101 WRIF. Everything that rocks. We'll see you next week.